slow dancing in a burning room.
Oh yeah, sing it. Wow.
Oops.
That's beautiful.
It's not a silly little moment.
Wow. Best intro since I've been here. And I'm in Texas now. Mm-hmm. I'm in Texas. And he's forced to live with me now.
This is weird in a new
weird?
spot. This is weird.
It's odd. It's weird for me.
Oh, I'm sure it's got to be really
extremely
strange.
weird. It's already 10 times better.
Is it?
Yeah.
She told me how she recorded her videos before. I literally cannot believe it. The way she's made so much money off of the cheapest imaginable. It's crazy.
I might as well have been recording all my videos on my iPhone, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
It just goes to show you don't need all the fancy
it's beautiful.
equipment.
It's beautiful.
But it is nice. He has helped me get set up with nicer stuff, so it's
Which is easier.
It's easier.
It's more convenient.
And it'll be like higher quality, which will probably be better for you guys to watch. Mm-hmm. So just expect better quality videos now that I'm here.
Watch this one suck.
Yeah, just suck. It's not gonna suck. It's got you in it
That
anyway.
doesn't mean anything.
Oh yeah. And I gotta give him a compliment. That's what I do. That's my thing. Your hair's looking longer today, and I like it. That's it.
Good compliment. That's good. Here's my compliment.
Okay. That's where his farts smell like. Or smell like. Sound like.
My farts smell like sounds. They sound like this.
There's. And then he stares at the camera like this.
Exactly, yeah.
Today, we're giving you relationship advice because we're in an extremely healthy relationship and we have extremely professional opinions, licensed opinions on this stuff. We did one on his channel. Go check it out. It's this video. We're going to do it today. My girlfriend, 22 female, kissed another dude when we went on a break, 24 male. So he's 24 male.
24-year-old male.
All right. I know that to some this is nothing, but to me, it really broke me. We have been dating this girl. Wait, what? We have been dating this girl? Like both of them? I haven't read these. Does that make sense? We have been dating this girl for 7 years, and in all honesty, we have had breakups before, but never in those previous breakups have this girl shown any signs of cheating. Are you understanding this?
I think there's a little grammatical issue here.
Okay. Probably I have been dating this girl.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Whenever something was wrong, I would ask her, what's wrong? And the response I would get was nothing, with mood swings. I would ask her many times. Then one time I really got worried and decided to go through her phone and found texts with her cousin, 23 female. She confused that she kissed another guy.
Confessed?
Confused. Yeah, I think this person probably English isn't their first language.
Dyslexic.
This broke me. I asked her, and her reason was that she was afraid of telling me because she knew that it would break me. Clearly it did. Our relationship was based on loyalty, honesty. I told her that if she had told me about this outcome would have been different because I respect someone who is honest with me. Right now, I'm in a state of confusion. What would be the best way to go about this kind of situation?
Break up.
Go to school.
Yeah, go to grammar school for one. Go to gamble school.
Yeah.
Spend less time on Reddit. Yeah. Easy fix.
I think so. I think it's just a simple, she cheated on you.
Yeah, I think it's a breakup moment.
Yeah, or at least I didn't talk to her. Mom was just saying that he's asked her a lot of times what's wrong, and she says nothing, which is called classic woman thing to do. We do that. We say nothing, and then we do this.
And then you write on the wall specifically what is on your mind and pretend exactly. You exactly. It's very.
You do it sometimes.
Not to the level you do it, for sure.
You say nothing.
Usually whenever I say it, it's because it's something that I can absolutely 100% deal with and rationalize.
And then he walks around like this.
Don't do that. She's lying. Usually whenever I say there's nothing wrong, it's because there is nothing wrong. Usually I'm trying to settle my own internal emotions.
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. You're pretty good at telling me when like there's something to be fixed.
Yeah, there's something actually wrong.
Yeah, true. But yeah, I think you got yourself an unloyal person, and it's probably not going to work out. Mm-hmm. Give her the information that you know, see what she says, but it's probably not going to work out.
I wouldn't even tell her. I'd just stop talking to her.
Would you?
Yeah, for sure.
That's fair.
Oh, for 7 years?
Oh, yeah, 7. That's what I mean. 7 years.
Yeah, I'd still not. Just ghost her. Just ghost her. It's easier to do it that way. It's easier. She's not worth his time.
Yeah, that's not fair.
She's cheating on him, yeah.
That's not fair in any circumstance.
I'd rather be ghosted than cheated on, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Both are terrible.
Both are very bad.
I'd rather die.
You'd rather pass away?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Like just a corpse. Be your best corpse. That's pretty good. Here, open your mouth up and then Jay, edit flies flying in and out. There you go. That's pretty good. Am I 27 female in the wrong for setting limits as to when my boyfriend, 28 male, can fart?
I only read the titles.
Setting limits to farting. That's communist nonsense is what that is.
You need to read this.
Shut up! We've been dating for about a year. In the beginning, he didn't fart much. But I feel like the first time you came over, I farted really loud. I went,
you didn't hold it in. It was probably like a month in, and then you just did it all the time.
Oh yeah, you know when I do it? When I have to fart.
But it makes me laugh.
When I have to fart, and just so happens you're around more so. I don't fart when you're not around.
Really? Mm-hmm. Why, you save him for me?
See, you make me full of shit.
But you make it really funny every time, because he goes like this. He goes like, ouch!
Or I jump in the air.
It's like he's a cartoon character every time he farts. So it's not like it's disrespectful. It's like he's thinking of me. It's like you're thinking of me.
Yeah, it's entertainment. Yeah.
So,
I got my clown hat.
They don't
smell. They don't. Luckily, anyways. They don't smell. Yours, though. Holy shit.
What are you talking about? I've never farted in my life.
Multiple times an hour and loud and forced. Sorry, too much information. They don't smell, so it doesn't bother me too much, but I hate it when he farts in the bed or while he's cuddling me. He made loud, wet, sounding long farts during I finally said to him, it's fine to fart, but please not while we're cuddling or during and lift up the sheets in the opposite way if you need to do it in the bed. He agreed, but then farted while cuddling me a couple days later, and he laughed and said, I'm sorry. I can tell by the way he tenses his body that these farts are being pushed out. Well, you gotta make them pop.
He goes like this.
Well, yeah, of course, it's like an instrument.
It's just really funny reading it.
You got to give it your all. Really. I told him I don't want his stomach to hurt, and he can fart if he needs to, even in the same room as me, but not when he's touching me. Now I feel like he's disrespecting me when he does it because I asked him not to. This morning he did it again while cuddling me. I'm asking, am I asking too much? I feel like, hey bud, you are a girl. Girls fart and shit, and you're pretending like your shit don't stink. And you quite literally are being unreasonable, and that makes no sense. You're pretending to not be a human being. Find someone else.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, break up, find someone else. Find someone who doesn't fart.
I think her asking for him not to on purpose fart on her is reasonable.
Yeah, but the implication that he is disrespecting her and her
that's crazy.
Her even thinking that is insane.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And he said I'm sorry, so I'm sure like
he just thinks it's funny so clearly.
Yeah, and
everybody farts, by the way.
It's not a deal breaker. It's air coming out your ass, man.
Yeah, it's air, ass air. It's ass
your
air.
Stomach will hurt if you don't.
If you were embarrassed by it, then you should consider doing it more and getting over your fear is what you should do. Because literally
should I start just ripping ass in front of you?
Sure, I don't care.
That's what mine sounds.
Yeah. No, yours are more like this. Or good sustain on them. Yeah. Exactly. Or maybe one of these.
They just go.
Yeah, here.
They go. They go up. That's what they sound like.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, you are asking for too much, I think.
Yeah.
I think you need to loosen up a little bit like your boyfriend's asshole. Oh, we're talking about some wild stories on Reddit right now, but I have something even more wild and slightly embarrassing to tell you about, and that is that I've been paying for unwanted subscriptions for months and months, even years on end. And I only realized that with the help of today's sponsor, which is Rocket Money. Thank you to Rocket Money for sponsoring this video. So for those of you who don't know, Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you cancel subscriptions, lower bills, and manage your money better, which I need all the help I can get with because I have scrambled eggs for brains and it's just ADHD and a bunch of just random shit going on up there. So I forget about a subscription I paid for an app that made my face old that I'm paying, $10 a month for, and I've been paying for it for 8 months. So Rocket Money was really a lifesaver with a lot of apps like that I didn't know I was still paying for. So personally, I've been using Rocket Money to cancel unwanted subscriptions because Rocket Money safely and securely identifies reoccurring charges and cancels the unwanted subscriptions for you, so you don't have to worry about it. You can even cancel within the app with just a couple taps as well. No need to worry about those customer service calls because none of us like to go on those calls. None of us like to be on that wait, just like... Hello. You can also use it to lower your bills as well by simply uploading a photo of your bill, and by tapping a few buttons, Rocket Money will literally negotiate your bills for you, whether it's phone bills or your internet bills. You can also set budgets, which I really find helpful as well, because it'll analyze your spending habits, and if you go over that budget, then it'll also notify you that you've been going over your budget a little bit. So it basically just helps you, because I feel like we all forget about this stuff all the time, and it's nice to just get that little reminder about how we can manage our money a little bit better. And Rocket Money has helped save customers up to $740 a year, and with over 500 million in canceled subscriptions. To save more and spend less, join the over 5 million members using Rocket Money today. You can go to rocketmoney.com/callmechris and click the link in the description box below to get started with Rocket Money for free today. And you can also unlock even more features with premium. That's rocketmoney.com/callmechris. Thank you to Rocket Money for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to it. How do I, 34 female, confront my husband, 37 male, about some questionable things I read? Okay, so my husband and I run a business. We over the summer employed a girl who we will call L, female 22. L and my husband became friends right out the gate, talking, laughing, etc. He tried inviting her out with us to no avail. She completes the assignments and goes back to her home state. I find out yesterday that he's been talking to her almost daily. I just had a baby too, so maybe I haven't been as diligent as I should have been. Diligent about what? I read that conversation and he's just like, I miss you. I can't wait till you come back out here. You inspire me, etc. Also, some really kinky talk. Extreme kinks I didn't even know he had. They'd write little kinky erotica and talk back and forth, but never explicitly said they were talking about each other. This sounds bad.
That's awesome.
This is terrible.
I like this. Keep going. Keep going.
I love him. I birthed 9 kids
That's
for
exactly
this man.
what I'm waiting for, yeah. That's what
I
was
don't
waiting for.
understand why he would do this when that girl is literally everything he is against. Tattoos, colored hair, piercings, non-religious volunteer work. I don't have any of those things, and my body remained untouched by anyone but him. What should I say to him? And what's everyone else's opinion on the subject? Whoa. That's terrible.
Well, yeah, no.
That's a lot of red flags. Talking daily about the things that they're talking about, and I miss you and I can't wait till you come back out. This is all really bad.
If you're still employed and talking daily, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But if you're someone you employed and you're trying to keep them around, that's bizarre.
Yeah, but even if you're employed and seeing them, like, I miss you and I can't wait till you go, that's all really f***ed up.
Yeah.
And you know, talking about kinky shit, that's weird. That's bad.
I would say this is just really weird. This seems like a fairly naive post to just, like, what do you expect people are going to say? People are going to say a lot of red flags.
She just wants confirmation from other people,
Yeah.
I think. And he's going through like a midlife crisis because he's just going for something that he doesn't normally like.
Yeah, I mean, when you have someone who claims they don't like something and they're adamant about it, usually they actually like that. That's their thing. As above, so below. My favorite horror movie.
Horror movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah, kinky, that's really weird. Obviously, it's very clearly just like trying to pave the way for being unfaithful.
Yeah, if he already hasn't been. It sounds like he probably has.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Boyfriend 30M spanks me 29F sometimes when upset. What? Can our relationship still work? He spanks her?
I guess.
Like a parent would spank a child?
I don't know. I only read the thing.
My boyfriend often spanks me in a playful context, and I usually enjoy it. But there have been a few instances where I notice him spanking me when he's clearly upset with me. The first time it happened, he denied it. In subsequent times, he did admit it, but not really apologize to me after. He seemed to think that it was okay and said that it meant we were incompatible if I took issue with it. That's weird.
Yeah.
Setting up that weird, that's a weird line to draw in the sand.
It is.
We've been together for 7 years and this has just started happening recently. He's going through a stressful time with his family. The spanking is about the same level of force as when it's playful / which is sometimes too hard, sometimes not that bad. I've tried to broach the subject for conversation, but he keeps deflecting. I worry the line between a slap on the butt intending to be playful versus intending to hurt is getting blurred, and it will get worse. It doesn't feel like a huge issue because spanking is common in our relationship, but it does feel really bad. How can I approach this conversation? If it feels really bad, then you probably shouldn't.
Bad.
That's not good.
It is bad.
That's like abuse.
That's two parties that aren't consenting, or one party that's not consenting.
And also, not only that, that's bad. That's not good. He's otherwise he's great. No, that's really weird for one. But also for two, the fact that he's like feels the need to spank you when he's upset.
Can you imagine
with you?
if I don't know.
He's got what's
something
going,
against the wall.
What's
and
the
you're
hard
just
time
like,
of his family? Is his mom passing or something? His dad, and he's just like...
I don't think that's an excuse to hit your girlfriend.
I know, I'm not saying it is. He's reliving his weird trauma.
Maybe.
Because he used to get his ass whooped.
Yeah, well, she said, should I get him to seek therapy? Yes.
Oh, no, I would just leave him.
No. I'm scared to be anything that I do wrong, just bye.
As long as your prefrontal cortex doesn't... start to become full of holes and you start to lose your mind and act very irrationally, I think you'll be fine.
Okay.
Because a lot of these things are very irrational.
They are. This is wild. Yeah, 7 years. You should have a conversation with him, absolutely. You shouldn't be holding this in. That's very unhealthy.
And it should start like this. It's me, not you. And then you should say, we're breaking up and this is the problem that I have.
And then spank him.
And she'll probably get spanked.
She probably will. Well, then that's bad. Then that's abuse at that point.
It's already abuse.
It is already abuse.
I feel like, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's so weird, though. I feel like that's super bizarre. Hoping it's a joke.
Yeah.
All these I hope are jokes.
I always do, but I mean, I treat it like it's not just because we're trying to give, semi-good advice.
Licensed feedback. True.
That's my license is on the wall back there.
Where?
It's behind that monkey.
You're lying. You're lying.
Anyway, we're licensed professionals. You should probably leave them. My 33 female, boyfriend 45 male, posted a photo of me on social media we both made fun of, laughed at for being so awful. How do I move forward? Hi all, it's been 2 days since he's spoken to me because I guess I was the asshole? What? We were driving back from a trip. We stopped at a view and he told me to pose for a photo. I hate having my photo taken, mostly because I'm super awkward and cannot take a decent photo to save my life. After he took a couple, we got back in the car and he started laughing and was like, "These are so bad." Oh. That's awful.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? I laughed and asked
and then just laughed in her face. What's wrong with you? You're so small and I'm big. That's what I would.
That's really good. I think that's exactly how he did
I'm going to grow into that, by the way, once we eventually, once we start to grow old together and have like 10 or 11 kids. It's just going to become more and more predictable relationship advice. We're going to create the ultimate relationship advice. You're going to make the ultimate post.
Am I?
Mm-hmm. You're going to combine all these things. Mm-hmm. Guys, am I crazy or my boyfriend farts a lot and sometimes he farts while spanking me?
And then I'm just...
Yeah. And we have 14 kids.
Just putting in the ammo.
Yeah, exactly.
About 2 hours after we're home, I'm on socials and see the photo posted. I texted him, "What the you posted that on him? So embarrassed. Please delete it." He goes on to say, "You can't even zoom in," and then turns it around to "Fine, it's deleted. I'll delete everything of you and will never post you again." Classic. Classic deflection. Here's the thing. When we first started dating 2-ish years ago, he was always posting us things we did together, and about 6 months ago, he wiped basically all of me and him from his socials. When I asked about it, he turned on me that I'm overthinking and being ridiculous. So for him to finally post something again was pretty big, but not because of my actions. He's learned his lesson and will never do it again. I was told he's staying out of my way and tired of being a target and refuses to apologize for triggering whatever it is I'm going through. Like, what? The last text said he wants nothing to do with me and needs space. What? Look, I've tried to explain to him that I was hurt because we actively had conversations about how ugly the photo was, so why would he post it? I'm just tired of being in the constant extremes to justify his behavior.
Yeah, we get it. Yeah. I feel like this one is one...
weird.
This seems like we need more context.
Yeah.
How does she treat him? I mean, really, there's not enough to go on here, in my opinion.
The
this
whole
is just
thing's
so
weird.
Perfectly one-sided. It's like, why are you posting this? If this is completely true, then just break up with him.
Yeah,
there you go.
Because his actions sound... I just hit my knee.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right, thanks. His actions sound really weird with deleting all of the photos of you.
This seems bad.
I just don't understand why. And I mean, we post photos of each other that are ridiculous all the time. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I guess we have a lot of photos of each other.
I feel like this one is just so obvious that you should just not even have posted this and just broken up with him immediately. But it just, if this is real, then there's got to be more to it. There's got to be more to it. I feel like I would like to know more, but from his perspective, though, from the guy's perspective, because it just doesn't seem like anyone. Why would a 45-year-old man act like that? That makes no sense.
Yeah, right? It's very childish.
Yeah, it's pretty childish to post anything on Reddit.
And it's
just saying.
Yeah, the way he was talking about you, if that's the way he's talking to you, is
why are you with him?
Appalling.
Yeah.
Think more of yourself, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the f are you doing? What the f?
Yeah, come on. What the f?
self-respect. Anyway, block him on Instagram.
I, 23 female, have different political and religious views from 21 male partner. How can I make it work out? I have been with my boyfriend for 6 months, and there are big differences that are beginning to tear us apart. I am Buddhist, bisexual, pro-abortion, and usually left-leaning. I am open to changing political views depending on the current plant form. What's that mean? Plant form. My boyfriend is Muslim, anti-abortion, slightly homophobic, and very conservative. Slightly homophobic, but only very conservative. I started to realize this is a problem when he refuses to talk about these topics at all. After stating his stance, he accepts my views because I was upfront about it before we started dating. However, it is getting more and more difficult for me to accept his views, especially when he refuses to talk about them for me to understand. Also, he was not upfront about his beliefs in the beginning of the relationship. Every chance I get to bring it up, he feels as though I am trying to change him. To be fair, I am not good at communicating, so it may have come up as an attack when I brought these up. I am unsure if this can work in the long term considering the differences are very big.
Very big.
Spelled wrong. Very big.
Very big.
But are there any ways I can make this work? I feel like if he's a actual devout conservative religious
Muslim?
person, no.
Muslims specifically, that's like as far as I know. I have a little bit of knowledge of it. But there's not a lot of leeway.
No. None of the. If you have someone who is a follower of a religion and the tenets of that religion are the antithesis of what you believe,
Yeah.
it's not going to work.
No, I've seen a few relationships now where this is an issue, and
Yeah.
it never works.
Someone will have to concede.
And that's okay. Like you don't like just yeah. I mean, that sucks that he didn't tell you at the beginning of the relationship, but it doesn't make anything different. Like
Yeah.
you're not going to change him, and you shouldn't change for him if you don't feel like you want to.
Yeah,
because that's weird.
And vice versa, he shouldn't have to change for her either.
No, that's what. Yeah.
I mean, he's entitled to his own beliefs as well.
Exactly. Yeah, this is like the big thing. It's like having kids or not. You need to have that discussion.
You got to have that figured out.
And then what you believe in or not, having the same
set of morals.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I think that's having the same morals is just like a requirement of compatibility. And if your morals are you just like either A, you don't want a certain type of person to exist, then it's just not going to work out.
Yeah, it's never going to work.
Like where do you want them to go? Do you want them to just disappear? Or do you just want to not worry about them? You just don't want to talk about them? Or what is the end game?
Yeah, never go into a relationship thinking that you could fix somebody or change somebody.
Yeah.
That is the worst thing you could do. And I've seen so many people do that where they're like, this little thing or this thing, but I think I can change it. Like,
definitely.
There's like putting the toilet seat down, and then there's, believing in God or not.
Yeah, I feel like that's
two different things.
Yeah, those are pretty substantially different things. Yeah, there's a lot of. I feel like that's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
To be honest, I'm a Buddhist, bisexual, pro-abortion, left-leaning person who's also open-minded but really bad at communication. And he's just a Muslim guy.
Break up. A lot of these have been breaking up.
I feel like if you post shit for advice on Reddit, it's too far gone.
Probably.
It's too far gone.
My husband, male 33, threatening me, female 30, to cut off my allowance and provide money just for food alone. Feeling frustrated and emotionally confused, my husband seems to be limiting my access to finances, threatening to cut off my allowance and only providing enough money for basic necessities like food. I feel like I have no rights in managing our finances, as he justifies his actions by accusing me of always spending on online shopping app to buy home items. By the way, we're newlyweds and our household items aren't complete yet. His excuse is that I shouldn't buy too many things because we tend to move frequently due to his job. I understand, but I swear I only buy things that we actually need. As a woman, I take pride in creating a warm and cozy home environment, but now I feel reduced to a mere housemaid. Doing laundry, cooking, cleaning the house, and taking care of his needs. The situation has left me feeling deeply hurt and questioning my worth. What are your insights to this matter?
I feel like I need more information, to be honest.
Yeah, so do you both, I'm assuming you don't work then.
Seems like not.
If
she gets an allowance.
She works in the home, which is a job. Kinda.
If you have kids.
Yeah.
But if you're just at home, there's not that much to do at home,
Not for every day.
If you're like a newlywed and you don't have any kids, then there's not enough to do at home too. Unless you're like a writer or something like that. Yeah, this is we need a lot more information, I feel like.
Yeah, because it's not looking good for you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It's not.
Yeah, you seem a little unreasonable.
Yeah, I wouldn't pull that feminist card here.
Because for one, it's not your money. Obviously, he earned it.
Yeah,
he's earned the money. If you're not even like working for a job, if you're not like trying to get a job, at the end of the day, you are a team, and you should be able to share your money and things that you're getting.
Yes.
And if he feels that it's unreasonable, then either A, he's really bad at communication and needs to improve his work with you in terms of finances, or B, you do actually spend all of his money online shopping, and he's justified in doing what he's done.
He's doing the work and he's making the money, so it's kind of like you need to respect that. And you move a lot, which we don't know what you're buying, so it's kind of hard for us to.
We
be
need
like,
context.
Yeah, the context is needed. And
here's
also,
my advice: break up.
Just got married
immediately.
They just got
file for divorce. I know you can't just break up when you're married, but try really hard. Try as hard as you can to do it as quickly as possible, burning as many bridges as you can, ruining as many lives as possible. Yep.
No.
See if you can get access to his funds and then break
Maybe
up.
they're in a situation where she can't work or something, or he told her.
Yeah, we
not
need
to
more
work.
information.
So we don't know.
It's probably because he moves jobs so much.
Yeah,
and he makes more money.
Can't hold down a job because she has like a.
So like it doesn't seem. Yeah, I'm just like losing because she's not really saying that. She does saying that she feels reduced to something, but
like a child because it's an allowance.
But it's like she's not like worried about making money.
Yeah.
If she's that worried about money, then just get a part-time job. You can get a job.
You can easily get a online
copywriting gig. A lot of people have trouble finding jobs because they can't cover their basic necessities like their food.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just chilling at home and you have an extra 40 hours a week, then you should just try to get a job.
That's what I would
volunteer or something.
Then you have your own money, and then you can buy the little things that you want.
I mean, volunteering. There's always volunteer work, no matter
Maybe
what.
you don't make money volunteering.
Maybe he'd have her more respect for her. Give her more money. Maybe he would. I don't know this guy.
I don't know you. Y'all got him all worked up. No, we gave some sound advice. Yeah, we joked around a little bit. That's what we do. But we gave some sound advice, I think.
Yeah.
But that's all the advice we're going to give today. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like the video. It really helps with the channel. And also subscribe if you haven't subscribed. This is obviously the best YouTube channel ever. And go follow Oompaville/Caleb/my husband.
Guys, I need some advice. My girlfriend farts a lot. And she's always shitting. She shits the bed every night. Help.